Ain't about your bread and I can't fuck with ya. I thought you was 100, but you showed me 50. You said you was gonna ride, huh? And the coupe that's parked outside, that bitch looks so expensive. I bet it cut your eye, huh?
Hey, bro, we got the story of Lil Keed, man. If y'all don't know, he did die. You know what I'm saying? He died like a couple days ago. But, husband catches wife cheating and right after she gave him neck. Damn. Boy got his head and dipped. Hey. Well, the story of Lil Keed, bro. Yeah, if y'all know, bro, I post 30 vids a day. I just posted a May 2022 sneaker release copper drop vid, and I posted my new song just now. No care. Let's hop into the vid.
The last few months have been tough for the YSL camp. First, Young Thug's baby mama got shot outside of a bowling alley, then the whole crew got hit with a major RICO case. Now, one of the record label's most promising upcoming artists, Lil Keed, tragically passed away. This is the true story of Lil Keed. Lil Keed, born Rakeed Render, was raised in Atlanta Zone 3, the same hood as Young Thug. He told the Fader, "I'm from Zone 3, Jonesboro Road, over there on the south side. We had to do hot stuff to get money. I used to do a lot of hot stuff. That's all I'll say, till I started rapping." Keed worked a couple of jobs as a teenager, but McDonald's and Subway ain't bringing the same kind of money as putting work in the streets. He was already rapping at the time for fun, but then he got hit with a reality check that made him realize he needed to change up how he moved. In 2016, Keed told me Rudy got killed. He told the Fader, "Well, I was already rapping, but I started taking it serious after he got killed. It was like, he's young and he's gone. He ain't even lived no type of life and it got took away. It opened my eyes up like, I gotta do something different. Can't go out like that." After Rudy died, Lil Keed started to focus more on rap.
Yeah, that's facts.
The studio he recorded at was close enough for him to walk to from his home in Tobin's house.
Sometimes you have
for
to
a
up
year
it, bro.
straight,
Like,
he spent every day there.
You might be
he
thinking
recorded
you're
tracks with
working,
other
but
dudes in the
sometimes you gotta
neighborhood.
just up
All
that
the songs
shit,
got
like-
lost after his computer crashed. Everyone around him knew Keed had something special, and music ran in his blood. His younger brother Lil Got It raps too, and they worked together early on to develop their style. Having his brother in the industry with him helped Keed stay focused and confident. He told Complex in 2020, "Got It, he one of them dudes. He don't give a f what nobody say. He don't care." So I get that from him a lot. He's not worried about what somebody's gonna think, because I might be the smart one like, I don't do that shit, and he'd be like, "So what? That's the point. You gotta keep them guessing." So I got a lot of that from him, just being more confident. Keed dropped a few mixtapes and songs that built a buzz in Atlanta. His first real success was the track Blicky Blicky, which got played in clubs all over the city. Being from the same hood as Thug, man, Keed had a lot to live up to, and soon enough, he finally got the chance to meet him. One day, Keed's homies hit him up and told him Thug was hanging out in the parking lot on Cleveland. Keed showed up, and everyone was trying to talk to Thug at once, but he approached Keed and asked him what he was working on. Keed played him a few tracks, and Thug told him, "Keep going, keep working," then drove off. Thug came back later and picked Lil Keed up, and not long after, he signed him to YSL Records. After signing him with YSL, Keed dropped his Trap on Cleveland 2 mixtape. He also dropped a remix of his track Fetish with a verse from Thug, which blew up and put Keed in the spotlight. With one of the biggest rappers in the game pushing him, Keed stepped up and dropped the tape, Keed Talked to Him. This project featured huge names like 21 Savage, Lil Yachty, and Lil Durk, and it showed that Keed was leveling up his career and growing as an artist. It seemed like everything was going right for Lil Keed. Every project he dropped gave him more momentum, and one of his favorite artists became his mentor and gave him a record deal. Keed told Complex that Young Thug really took care of him, and he's just a great person at heart. He's real pure-hearted. He teaches you stuff. He gives you game. He tells you some shit folks don't tell you.
Is that No Jumper?
I know a lot of folks.
He looks
they say
so
they're big
different.
dogs and all that shit, but they don't really help their people. He helps his people. That's why I love him so much. But just as he was starting to see major success, Lil Keed suffered another tough loss. While he was on tour with Trippie Redd, Keed told me Mexico died in a car crash. He told Hypebeast, "I wasn't expecting him to die on me. I was just talking to him that night. He died that morning." This was devastating news for Keed. He told Hot New Hip Hop, "Mexico's my brother. He did a lot for me. I used to have to walk up and down the street to the studio, but he bought me 3 cars off love. He had seen my vision too. We just did so much together. He took me to this club called Blaze in Atlanta that I go to every day. There's a lot of stuff that he got me doing that I never did before. We used to be together every day. We go to the mall, and he'd be like, 'I got these shoes for you. What size you want?' He treated me like a real little brother. So that's why I dedicated the whole album to him after he passed away." Mexico's death had a heavy impact on Keed, but he took the pain of losing his homie and used it as inspiration for his debut album, Long Live Mexico, which honored his late friend and became the highest charting project of his career. The album had features from Young Thug, Lil Uzi Vert, Roddy Ricch, and more. And the track Snake has almost 100 million plays on Spotify as of today.
Snake.
Keed kept the momentum pushing with a string of singles and guest features throughout the rest of 2019. Then in 2020, he announced the second album, Trapped on Cleveland 3, and started promoting the release like crazy. He dropped 18, You Ain't Saved,
My favorite
Lil
songs
Yachty,
by him
Zaytoven, and his brother Lil Got It. He followed that up with 2 more singles, but then almost lost his life while filming a music video with Gunna for the track Fox 5.
I don't know much.
In June 2020, police officers responded to a report of gunfire and found 2 gunshot victims with non-life-threatening injuries. Footage surfaced online showing the scene of the music video where it went down. In the video, you can see Gunna dancing in front of the camera while a dirt bike and ATV are driven in the back. Someone tells the cameraman to get some shots of the dirt bike for the music video. The shots start ringing out and everyone scatters. After the shooting, rumors started flying around that Keed or Gunna got shot and might have even died. But Gunna hopped on IG and said, "Don't believe the cap." Keed never directly spoke about what happened, but he posted videos of the set and captioned them with, "I brought the hood out yesterday," and "Doomsday." There's all kinds of rumors about who was behind the shooting. But Thug claimed
that's what I always
it was
say
actually
in my
YSL
reaction
letting off
videos when I
shots.
react
He posted a video on Instagram
people in the
saying,
hood. I
anytime you
always
see like
react to
shootouts and shooting or
I always
anything,
be like-
and we involved in it, no, we the ones that did it.
when
It's not clear
when
if he meant that
motherfuckers
YSL
is making music
affiliates were shooting
videos,
at
why
someone else,
why
or
do
if the whole
people
thing
not
was
slide
a
at that
publicity
time?
stunt.
You know
No
what
one was
I'm
ever
saying?
arrested for what went down.
'Cause there's so
But
many
a lot of
people
thought
outside.
it was related to the war between YFN and YSL. But that's just a rumor and hasn't been proven.
But now I just
Lil
seen it for
Keed
my
ain't let
first
the shooting
time.
slow him
Somebody
down.
actually
He
slid
dropped
while
Trap
they're
on
doing
Cleveland
music
3 in
video.
August 2020 and was included on XXL's freshman class. He told XXL, "I don't want to be no superstar. I want to be a megastar. I want to try to be past Prince and Michael Jackson and them. And I know I can do it as long as I stay committed to what I'm doing." Later that year, he dropped a
Facts,
deluxe
bro.
version
That's exactly
of Trap
how
on
you
Cleveland
gotta
3
think,
with
like,
new features from Lil
bro, I don't
Gotti,
wanna be great. I
Quavo,
wanna
Chris
be-
Brown, and more.
Bro.
His dream of becoming one of the biggest artists in
Greater
the
than
world
Drake,
was
you know
starting
what
to
I'm
come
saying?
true.
Like-
But Keed had something even more important on his mind: his daughter, Nature. Before the release of Trap on Cleveland 3,
And not
Keed told
even greater
Complex,
in, like,
the most
clout
important
and shit.
thing
I'm
I want my
just
fans
talking
to know
about money,
is
bro.
that I'm doing all this shit for my fucking daughter.
I don't give a
I
fuck
spend all my
about
time
clout.
with my daughter. He made it clear that beyond all the music and clout, his family was the only thing that really mattered. But tragically, Lil Keed passed away before he could see his daughter grow up.
That's
On May 14th, Lil Got It wrote on Instagram, "Can't believe I seen you die today, bro. I did all my crying. I know what you want me to do, and that's go hard for mama, daddy, our brothers, Nature, and White Boy. Hashtag, I'ma hold this shit down." Fans were shocked by the news and hoped it was some kind of mistake. But Keed's reps confirmed to Complex that he had passed. Nothing is known yet about what happened. But rumors say
girl,
it might have been
can't
liver.
take it, yeah, she take it, never running, take it. Hey, I love y'all. God bless you. I'm finna see y'all.